Alright. We're playing our 15th match. And we get to be on the play. So we have already qualified for the Swiss. Now we're just playing to see if we can get to the top of the leaderboard. This hand's a little awkward because we drew Dried Arbor and a Crater Hoof, but the other 5 cards are really good. I'm Green Sun for another Dried Arbor. I can cast Visionary, play this, and then my Symbiote's pretty good the following turn. So I'm actually going to keep this. Wow. Okay. I did not expect to get my Green Sun Force negation. I'm fine with it. I just really wasn't expecting it. Okay, so we're playing as some form of Delver. I kind of just want to go for it again. I think they're gonna daze though. I guess if they daze, it's okay. It's not ideal, but okay. Hopefully they don't like bolt Wasteland. Alright, that Force of Will is useless because we have the Symbiote. Okay, they didn't Wasteland, it's huge. But if they have a bolt, it's pretty scary. I'm gonna Visionary and try to spike a Cradle. Oh, it feels good. Feels good, feels good. How lucky. Though, it is just gonna get Wastelanded, but if I build out my board enough, it's not gonna matter. I think if they had Bolt Wasteland, they would have done that instead of playing Dreadhorde Arcanist. I think. It's definitely like no guarantee, but I think that's the case. It's a little late in the chain to draw a Glimpse. I think I pass. Or maybe I do play the Shepherd. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna bounce this next turn. Because they're gonna Wasteland this for sure. And if they have Bolt, they kill this. Bounce this to my hand, I have 3 mana. No, I think I'm supposed to play it. I'm gonna play it. Because I'm gonna bounce the Visionary. Almost for sure. Well, there goes the Ponder. They chose to shuffle. They're just digging for a bolt at this point. Yep. A decent question here is, am I supposed to try to trade with the Dreadhorde? Because I can offer, like... I can block with all 4 of these. They probably put Visionary first. And then I bounce it to my hand. And then if they have a bolt, they're basically killing stuff for free. I'm just gonna let the damage come through. I'm gonna put the Visionary in my hand here, though. Glad all my stuff is uncounterable. Trying to draw another Cradle here. That's really weird. I wonder if their hand just all Force of Wills, because they weren't dead there. I was getting advantage, but like, I guess we can see what I was gonna draw. That I would probably bounce Shepherd, untap Arbor, cast the Shepherd. Yeah, so they weren't dead that turn. That was weird. I mean, I think eventually we were gonna get there, but they definitely had draws. If they just draw a bolt, they pull really far ahead. Whatever, I'll just take it. I'm gonna bring in the Decay and the Progenitus, take out a Crater Hoof in a natural order. I've still been thinking about bringing in Surgical. Still unsure about it. Maybe I should be bringing in the trophies. I think against them I'll bring in Trophy. Sat out a little bit of the combo. I've been going in and out between bringing in... Like, I love Decay, but like, Trophy I'm a lot more iffy on. Because some lists do play a basic island, which makes Trophy a lot more awkward. This hand blows. Mulligan. This hand's not the worst. I'm definitely gonna keep it. I decide what to put away though. I think... Man, if this was a 7, it would be beautiful. I mean, it's still really good. I just don't know. I think I put back the Nettle. Cause I'm gonna go turn 1 Green Sun. Let's say the Dried Arbor dies in whatever way. And I draw a second land. My Glimpse isn't doing anything for a really long time. Maybe I put back the Visionary. Because I'm not casting it anytime soon. Huh. This is awkward. I kind of think it's the Visionary the more I think about it. Yeah. I think it's really bad if I draw a second Visionary, which means I should probably put it back. Man, if they got Stifled, they got Stifled. Alright. I wonder if they're just digging for days? Interesting. I wonder... That's a very interesting brainstorm. At least we're drawing a land. Also, they're not playing any threats. It's not very good for them. I'm gonna play the Sentinel out. Another Brainstorm, okay. They just have more removal. They bolted the Sentinel instead of the Arbor. I have a feeling they have a Wasteland. Their draw is rough. Oh god. Dude, who still plays that card? I've not seen that card in Legacy in forever. I'm just dead. I can't beat it. Okay, now maybe I can. I've hyperbolized a little bit. So what can I do? I can Ranger, Birch Floor. I actually don't know if I can beat it. Wow. If they didn't have specifically that, if all they did was Wasteland and like play a Goyf that turn, I'd feel pretty good here. So I guess I Ranger. I guess I'll try to build out my board this way. I guess I play Wirewood. They have 3 cards in hand. I can play Wirewood into Birch Floor. Or other way around. Bounce. Not gonna use it. Hopefully they don't have anything too bad for me here. Watch them just have a second Stagcaster. LOL. I mean, they don't have Forceful or anything because they like F6 on our turn. Big Hoots, okay. Okay. Our opponent is very lame. Is it? Okay, so it's an L, cause it's really awkward. No, and it was our black source. I don't even know what I can draw here. I just feel very, very dead. I guess I glimpse and draw one, just cycle the glimpse. I really just want to scoop, to be honest. If this didn't lose creature type elf, we might stand a chance. No, I'm just gonna scoop. They kill Ranger and I can't do anything. If they didn't, if they were worse at the game, we might have had a chance. Cause then we could trophy this, or if they just didn't have the Oko. Unfortunate. This can't beat this card if it hits play. So hopefully it just doesn't hit play ever. That's the goal. Cause I can't beat it. Alright. Hopefully our opponent's draw isn't absurdity. This hand can make a lot of mana and protect Shepherd. Seems like a win-win to me. I'm gonna keep it. This hand can actually make a lot of mana. I do still think I have to Green Sun for Arbor though. Because this is like a late game win con thing. I just have to like do things before they can cast big scary 3-drops like Static Caster and Oko. I really didn't think there was a 3-drop I could be more scared of than Oko out of these Delver decks, and well, found it. We found it. They bottomed. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. I really want to grab a second Dryad Arbor. But then I can't play the Ranger. Well, I could. Not the way I did it, but I could. I think I have to get the second Ranger down. I'm not gonna expose my Cradle to Wasteland. If I play the Cradle, I can get an extra point of damage through, but I'm not like super interested in that or whatever. So I can deal 12 damage this turn. Seems pretty worth it to me. They kept the 1-land preordained Brainstorm, and in the top, how many cards? 7 cards, they didn't. 8 cards, they didn't see a land, they just scooped. Oh man, that's rough for them. I'm not gonna complain though. We take those. Alright, we're staring at this 6 and it's also not good. If this was a non-Dried Arbor land, it would be great, but it's too risky to keep. I'd rather go to 5. Actually, I would just rather go to 4. This is rough. Alright, this is the best hand we've seen, which is saying something, because this is kind of rough. Hopefully we can draw into some goodies. New ideas every day from different people's perspectives. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's super fascinating stuff. I love talking about it. I love doing it too. The process is really engaging to me. Man, if we get stifled, all right. I mean, even Magic in its isolated self is, if you're playing competitively, and if you're playing casually, like you are essentially a self-entrepreneur. I mean, you always hear people worrying about like budgeting and making sure you have cards, working through things at a really fast pace and play testing for a lot of different scenarios, worrying about changes that are always occurring. A lot of things that go on. Our opponent is super rude and obnoxious. And they can relate if you connect it enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything's relational in some fashion, right? I hate that people are playing Stifle again, man. Wow, this format is so fun. Woo! Oh god. I hope he just slams an Oko. I typed so fun L in the chat, he said it gets better. Oh man. I mulled a forward and got double stifled. That's what we call some lame shit. That's probably the most lopsided game of Legacy I've played since coming back to Magic. I'm also not sure if it's close. Or are you talking about like we always have been when we bring in these 4 cards? Bring in a removal and a Progenitus, which means you want to shape Natural Order and a Crater Hoof against the counter spells. Side out a piece of each of the mana combo. Go from there. Alright, we get to be on the play at least, but... Oh, this hand. Yes, we can keep it. It's a miracle. I think I fetched turn 1. Yeah, I'm fetching turn 1. I'm gonna grab a Bayou. I want the black source because we did board in the trophies in the decay. We have a black source named Virtual Rangers, but it can die. I just really didn't want to get stifled there. We can do a lot of stuff next turn. Always wondered how many things would change if there's a blue spirit guide. I pray to God that they never print that. God bless. I think that would just like break Legacy. It would be so obnoxious. I think there's so many decks that can be built that would take advantage of that. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do things the way that protects myself the most. Turn 0 Stifle, just puke. Just literally puke worthy. This is an okay turn. Yeah, turn 0 Stifle. If I got turn 0 Stifled, I would just, like, that being a possibility would just tilt me to no end. Stifle's already a super obnoxious and annoying Magic card. I really needed one of the 4 lands in a row I drew to be a Gaia's Cradle. It's okay. I'll just go grab an Elves Visionary. Do they have a Submerge? Is that what this is? I guess I could. I cannot make enough mana for that. I'm a mana short. Unless I draw a Gaia's Cradle. Green Sun. And Green Sun for 1. I don't think that gets me anything. gives me another wirewood, I guess. I guess that's probably worth it. I feel like I'm gonna get rough tumbled though. I also might want to get a second shepherd. Well, wirewood protects in the same fashion anyways, right? I can also just play the Dryad Arbor for my hand. I don't think I want to do that though. I think I'm best off getting the dude. Yeah, let's do that. There's not actually anything else for me to cast, so I guess I should go ahead and bounce the Visionary to my hand. So if they have a rough tumble, I can just bounce all the elves to my hand. I know I'm bouncing the Visionary anyway, so I may as well do it now. Alright. They did not have rough tumble. Even if they did, we were still going to be in pretty decent shape, I think. Wirewood Symbiote plus Visionary's Gas. Never punish. That is correct, I am never punished. Unless I keep a one fetch land hand and then I get double stifled. That's the definition of punish. I'm not gonna change anything. There we go. They kept their 7. I'm gonna keep this. The odds are this is gonna get, the first one's gonna get wastelanded, so I like having 2 anyways. Man, if I get stifled again, I'm gonna be really sad. I can't play around it. Like, I just have to walk into it if they have it. Oh, thank God. I was so scared, man. They might counter this. Nope. Do they have a submerge? If they had a stifle, we were just stone dead. Still in the ManaTraders series? Yes, sir. So I'm qualified for it, but I'm playing for the leaderboard matches. Because there's like a decent amount of money in there. But yeah, I qualified by going 10-4. I think was what did it. And then I'm just playing the rest out. I'm very glad that's a tournament with and not like a DHA. Can you explain more? Oh, sure. So ManaTraders every month they run there's a I think it's a little over 2-week period where you can play. It's like playing a league. You click like play a match and then they pair you against somebody and you challenge that player. And you have to hit a certain win percentage threshold across a certain number of games. So like in 10 to 19 matches, you have to have a 70% win rate, or 20 to 29 is 65%, or 30 and up it's 60%, and you get to play in their Swiss rounds. And their Swiss rounds are like very top 8 heavy prize pool, standard Swiss structure. For the leaderboard, if you play 20 matches, depending on your win rate, you get additional pricing. So like the last one I played in was in Modern. It was last month, and I got 5th on the leaderboard, so I got $100, and then I top 16 the Swiss the following week and got another $100. If you're subscribed to the ManaTraders, you get extra prizes. If you're not, the prizes are a lot weaker and kind of not worth it. You can still play in it, just the prizes are a lot worse. They're a 10th of what they would normally be. But it's a $15,000 prize pool across the leaderboard and the Swiss, so it's pretty decent. I really like this play from my opponent. I'm still gonna pay for it, but that really prevents us from super comboing off here. Well, not really. It actually doesn't prevent anything, unless they have another daze. I'm surprised they saved Submerge for that long. If they didn't do that, then I would have been able to actually go off Birchlord Rangers plus Nettle and just completely go off. That's pretty well played by our opponent, actually. Every month? Yes, every month. It's a different format every month. The first one they did was Pioneer, and then they did Modern last month, and then they did their Legacy this month. Vintage next? Maybe. They might go back to Standard. I have no clue what they're gonna do. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, because I actually don't. Alright, so we are out of gas now. There's a lot of good draws though, and they also only have 2 cards in hand. They do. You can rent Vintage. I'm not sure if it's a loyalty bonus or not. I know I can though. I own Vintage, but I could if I needed to. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think they would though, because not a lot of people play the format. even though it's pretty cheap on Moto. I'm sure the legacy participation's been a lot lower than they would like it to be. Vintage and Bomb. I love Vintage. It's super fun. I actually really enjoy Vintage. It's a lot of fun. Hogak MVP. Hogak is stupid in every format that is allowed. Whale. I guess I'm swinging in. What do I enjoy playing in Vintage? I used to play a lot of Paradoxical Outcome, but that deck got kind of weak. So I just play like the Xerox decks. Like the 4-color control decks. Very mid-rangey piles. I don't really like the Brain Freeze Underworld Breach deck. So I tend not to play it. Popper Elves. I did not enjoy Popper that much. I should probably play it more because there's a lot of fish, but I'm gonna trophy now. Just bring aggro to the challenges. EV is so high. These people are fish, so it. I mean, I believe that people are fish, so it's not. That's like not new to me. Because nobody plays them fair. This Hooting Mandrills is ruining my day. If they have a bolt, they have a bolt. I'm not gonna play around it. That was very well played by my opponent on that one turn. With having the daze plus the submerge was pretty rough, but and then he drew the bolt off the brainstorm, plus having the force will. That's rough. Oh, we were not getting there anyways. That was unfortunate. That was very well played by our opponent though. Alright, we're playing our 17th match. This hand's... At first it looks really good, and it's actually kind of medium. I think it's still worth keeping, but it's not great. I'm gonna keep it. This is experimentation. I don't actually know how good this is. We're probably just cycling the glimpse on turn 2. Which is fine by me. I think Shepard's so good against the whole format, drawing multiples of them is probably great. Even when the hand doesn't by itself do a ton. What's up? Mox Diamond. Playing as traditional lands, it looks like. Wasteland. You're in the dark, right? I mean, I don't know. Probably. I have no clue. It's probably the Root Walla, but I'm not really sure. It's hard for me to deny like free spells like that. Or Supplier. I don't think it's Supplier. I don't even think you're gonna be using mana that game. Man, I don't think I'm mini glimpsing. I think I'm actually gonna cast a Once Upon a Time. By mini glimpsing, I mean cycling it. So I think it's Wasteland. I think that makes sense. I don't. There's no reason for me not to attack, right? I guess they could have fetched a Dryad Arbor, and that would have been pretty bad. But they're not playing counter spells, so whatever. Still unsure if they're traditional lands or depths. My guess would be black-green depths. Nope, they're traditional. Yeah, I think getting Wasteland makes sense. Because you're probably not going to be casting the Death Row Shamans either. The crop rotation. I have no clue what this is for. That makes sense. I'm surprised they did it on end step, but... Because if they had a loam, they would have used it, right? Also, losing this probably isn't the end of the world anyways. It depends on what this Once Upon a Time hits. That's bad for us. Wirewood's really good. I'm gonna grab it. I think, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Maybe I should have taken a land. I'm unsure. I really want to get Dryad Arbor and pay for it and let this go, I think. That's only good if I draw a Cradle, I guess. Which I think I need to draw anyways. Or maybe I just don't fetch. I'm probably just not supposed to fetch next turn. I guess I should have grabbed the land off the symbiote. Because I knew I was building up to a natural order anyways. This is rough. So if I grab Dryad Arbor, it pays for itself. I don't pay for Shepherd, I draw for turn, and then I cast... I can't Glimpse plus Symbiote. I think I just untap. No, I think I just have to draw Cradle this turn. No matter what. I don't think I just actually don't think I have a choice. I could leave myself out of drawing a land so I can get... Nah, I'm just gonna... I got super punched. If I just let the Shepherd die... Wow. I get to go off. Cast bounce and I have 2 mana. Wow, I actually get to go off if I just let the pay happen. I forgot about Kyrian Ranger being an out. Because I cast a Ranger and then I bounce the Forest, untap the Arbor, Glimpse, play the Forest, play Wirewood, I get to draw a card. Bounce the Ranger, untap the Arbor, cast the Ranger, and I drawing into the out of Birchfloor Rangers. They top-topped. Played a Bayou? Okay. I think I'm still just drawing into the out of Cradle at this point. Leaving mana untapped doesn't make sense anymore because of this port. So they probably have like a Wasteland or something, or a Punishing Fire. Depths Tiger Wasteland. Why didn't they... Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna let this die. Hopefully I draw a Cradle. I think I'm just dead, honestly. If I drew a Cradle, I think I could win this turn, honestly. Oh boy. Alright, so if I draw a Birchfloor Rangers, I can keep going. I think that's too late. Let's see here. They're gonna Wasteland the Dryad Arbor more than likely. Well, I can bounce it with the Ranger. I think I don't activate the Ranger to put an extra creature in play. I think that would be a mistake. So I guess I'm just passing. Okay. Because I can't afford to pay for everything. It's the situation I'm in. Manish is a stupid wasteland. So, I guess I pay for these. Well, these two. And then I and I just play the Cradle. And I bounce here and see what they do. I guess I just hope they mess up again. Nope, they grab Wasteland. I hate letting Wirewood die, but it's correct. As bad as it feels, it's correct. Interesting. Oh, because this basically kills one of my elves. Oh, so I guess I bounce this. Yeah. Unless I'm not even supposed to pay for it. I think I'm supposed to though. I think I need to draw a basic forest. I think I'm just dead. I think that's what it comes down to. I think I'm just dead because stupid tabernacle can't deal with it. And they're gonna loan back Wasteland and waste the Dryad Arbor. Yeah, I think I'm just pretty dead. I can't really think of a way I win. I guess it involves me drawing Birchlore Rangers. I believe it involves me drawing Birchlore. So if I draw Birchlore... Well, it would require them to tap the port. Because I can play Birchlore, Cradle, Nettle, play my hand out. Well, then I just have a giant board that I can't pay for, because in no way does this materialize. Well, actually, this might. So if I go Ranger, pay, Druid, use the Ranger to untap an Elf by bouncing the forest, then I can make 3 there. 2-0. They didn't Wasteland? What? They must have Punishing Fire, right? Unless they just have nothing. What's the best way to go about this? I have to actually think here. I think they just gave us an out. So if I go... I think I Ranger first. I think that's the first thing I do is I Ranger... Sentinel. Untap the Arbor Druid. Yeah. I can't believe it. Do they really have nothing? Even if they have something, it's too late at this point. Wow. I am amazed. I guess if they have a crop rot, we're dead. But man, I can't play around that. I've just gotta go for it. What's the best way to go about this now? I can Green Sun... No, Green Sun doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna untap the Arbor and bounce the Ranger, because am I better off? I guess I am better off doing this. I'm just trying to add more creatures to the board. Am I really gonna win this game? Wow. I thought we were so dead, and they just didn't wasteland the Dryad Arbor, so we won because of it. That's insane. Oh my lord. That's crazy. I really didn't think we were gonna win that game. At all. Just zip. No way. Oh, I definitely want the trophies and the decay and the pretend this and the surgical. Maybe decay is actually not that great. Like, it kills Sylvan Library, but we don't really care about that. Yeah, actually. I think I'm gonna sign out. Signing out combo pieces feels weird, but I think it's correct. I think it's almost always correct. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm supposed to spread this out. Actually, I just don't think. I think some lists play Chalice though, so I do want to keep in some number of Shepherds, but I really don't think I need that many. I just don't want to get Chalice out of the game. I feel kind of bad. Because lists do play that in the board pretty, I wouldn't say super often, but relatively. Though I guess more have probably moved back to Sphere of Resistance instead. So maybe I'm just supposed to board for that. Not really sure. Somebody's throwing a party outside. Super loud. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It's too slow. Doesn't really do anything. I think this hand is much better. In terms of what to put back though, I kind of need to keep all the threats. I actively want to Green Sun for Dryad Arbor. I think it's the Heath. I want to keep the trophy so I can kill tabernacles and stuff. They played exploration without another land. That's really weird. Also, these cards suck. Well, the Dryad sucks. Actually, Carrion Ranger's not bad, neither is Birch Floor. I think I just take the Ranger, the Carrion Ranger instead of the Birch Floor. And I don't think I'm actually green sunning. I'm gonna Ranger. It'll protect the Bayou from getting wastelanded. But I think they would have played a wasteland, so I'm not sure what's in their hand. I honestly don't know. Do they have a loam? They must have a loam. But I feel like they would have loamed last turn instead of... Oh, okay. Sure. Tabernacle makes sense. Alright, our opponent is high on the obnoxious scale. Why is Force of Vigor in their deck? What? My opponent's brain is much larger than mine because I have no clue what that's for. Absolutely zero idea. So, I think I'm fetching for a Dryad Arbor? No. Well, I feel like Dryad Arbor is how I like get out of this like weird little rat race I'm in. I need to kill this trophy, or kill the tabernacle, but that's not happening anytime soon. I mean, it'll happen eventually, but I think I'm supposed to get Dryad Arbor. Cause I can bounce the Bayou and untap the other thing, the Arbor, and then I have 2 mana. It takes up one of my land drops, but I think it's worth it. I think they gambled for that. I also might be able to get them here. I could also green sun for Birchler Rangers. I actually think that's correct. I'm just gonna do that. I can get my... Do I get Symbiote down? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to. I might have messed up. I'm not really sure. Oh, I did mess up. I shouldn't have cast it. Am I mana short? I'm a moron. I'm literally a moron. For whatever reason in my head, I thought Wirewood was oh man. How can I correct this? I figured it out. I'm fine. It's gonna put me really far behind, but I'm still safe. Depends if they go for it or not. That was so stupid. I can't believe I did that. I'm just hard repping this trophy if they figure out that I can do it. But if they have a wasteland for my cradle, I'm just dead. It's not true. I could put all the elves in my hand. I just put myself super far behind for no reason though. I just shouldn't have played the symbiote and I would have been so far ahead. I would have been insanely far ahead. I would just have a Dried Arbor and play instead of symbiote, which I would take that trade any day of the week right now. I mean, if they have Wasteland, they buy a ton of time. If they don't have Wasteland, nothing matters. They drew a loam. Must be nice. I think they might have had it. It's hard to tell. They can't stage depths this turn though. I get an extra turn. Unless they have Herb Org. I'm just gonna use the cradle. It's easier. It's still a decent shot I win this turn. Not with that draw. Definitely not with that draw. Man, I can't believe I did that. I can't get Dried Arbor to play this turn either. That would have been really good last turn. I don't think I can do anything else this turn. So I guess I'm stuck attacking. I cannot make any more mana. I can't make 2 mana. So I'm just passing. Oh, I should surgical. It looks like it's not gonna matter. I should have though. What do they have? They have another depths in their hand. They have depths loam. So if they cast a loam on the port, I don't care. Why did they bring in Force of Vigor? I'm really confused my opponent would bring that in. What record do I have to queue? I'm already queued. So I went 10-4, which queued me. Wait, I buy a whole turn by surgicaling. I literally just bought myself a whole turn. What do they have in their deck? Triple decay. There's only one punishing fire. Nice. There's one bolt. One plague engineer. That's so random. They have one Elves reclaimer. Oh, they do have sphere resistance. Okay, so if we go to a next game. Yeah, so I got the Q. Because I took my loss last round. So I was 11-4, which that's like an extra Q basically. If I draw a natural order here, I win. That's not a natural order. You think I'm 1-3 so you can still queue, but you're not gonna try. I mean, do you have anything to lose by not trying? Or by trying? Like, I don't... It seems kind of free too, I don't know. I appreciate it though. You lost your will to play Magic, touche. I don't know if I can win here. 4, 5. I can only make 6 mana here. So I guess the answer is no. You can win next turn. I can indeed win next turn because my surgical completely screwed over my opponent, which is fantastic. Unless they mill Wasteland. That is true. If they mill Wasteland, I lose the game. Nice. Wait, I might actually still be able to win. I might actually still be able to win. They play this land so fast. Hold on. I have to use my brain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to have one. I think I let one. So if I let one of these die, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to keep as many creatures alive as possible. This is rough. Because the thing is the Rangers... Well, no. No matter what, I'm going to my upkeep. I think I can actually win. So, this has to pay for itself. If I pay for these 4... It's 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, I let this die. And then... Well, no, if I would bounce this to my hand instead. So if I bounce this to my hand and untap this, pay for these 5. Or no. I just let this die. 1, and then I pay for, and this. So then I pay for these 4, untap draw, and then I have no mana, but then this is 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not gonna do it, I don't think. 5. Wait. Untap. Bounce. 6. I guess I can try to do this. It was actually super close. If I had a Heritage Druid instead of a Birch Lore, I win there. The issue now is I'm out of time. I shouldn't have spent that much time on that. That was very unfortunate that they milled over that wasteland. Very unfortunate. There might have actually been a way to win the game there. I just think I don't know that I'm gonna have enough time. You came and brought the bad luck. I mean, the odds of them hitting a wasteland are pretty decent, right? So like, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But if I drew a Heritage Druid for turn, I think I still win, honestly. You just had to say something. Yeah, I mean, there is a correlation there, right? You show up and I lose the game. This hand's a snap keep. I'd have to draw some form of a payoff. You're going to F&M? Why? You're bored? I thought you lost your will to play Magic. I also think going and playing F&M is a really stupid idea. You're stupid? I mean, touche, but... This is slightly spooky. Oh wow, perfect timing. I mean, if they don't have anything else, they're not gonna win. Well, I guess they can win on time, but 2.5 minutes is a decent amount. You miss lands? Shouldn't have sold your tabernacle. I guess you sold a lot of other stuff too, didn't you? You'll never want to get another tabernacle. I mean, that's fair. Until you get some bougie job. Yeah, you sold all of it, yeah. I mean, most of the rest of the deck isn't terrible outside of Mox Diamond, right? I guess Bayous are bad now if you play that version. Like, Taigas aren't terrible. Yeah, they're that much? Holy crap. You just have a Taiga, probably because of Commander. You just found it. LOL. See you, buddy. I think if I do this and get a Ranger, I can win this turn. Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't think I can win this turn. I think I need to draw an elf here. I wonder if they have anything in their hand, or if they're just gonna die. I'm just gonna Druid Natural Order and hope it's enough. So they did have Crop Rot. Are they going to get Wasteland? I might have actually been able to win that turn. If I green sun for Ranger, that's 3. Bounce by you, that's 4, 5. Oh, I could have won that turn. I just didn't have time to think about it. I could have won that turn. If I green sun for Ranger and I tap those 3 for 3 mana, it didn't matter. Yeah, I could have won that turn though. So what I could have done was I could have green sunned. I spent my 3 mana. I green sun for a Ranger, and then I bounce Bayou, untap Arbor, play Bayou. So that's 2 mana. I tap the 3 Elves for Heritagers. So that's 5, and then I cast the thing, and I sack like Elvish Visionary or whatever. It doesn't matter. Get the Crater Hoof, and then I activate the Wirewood, untap Dryad Arbor, and that's lethal. So I did have lethal there. I just didn't see it, and I didn't think I had time to think through it. But whatever, I didn't get punished. Alright, here for another round after that really long last one. This hand's good, I'm gonna keep it. It's not like exceptional, but it's pretty strong. Elvish Reclaimer. So we could be playing a mirror match. There's 2 options. It's either we're playing the mirror match or we are playing against Depths. Either way, a Dryad Arbor is going to be safe, and a Dryad Arbor is going to supercharge this hand. So I want to get that. I want to get a Dryad Arbor in play. Either way. Oh, we're playing against Cloud Post? Ew. Really wasn't expecting the good old Cloud Post. Well, now we draw the green sun. If we drew it last turn, it would have been exceptional. I think this turn, though, I just want to... grab a basic forest here. I think I'm going to wind up using my green sun to go grab a Heritage Druid. I guess a question here, then, is... I'm gonna play Shepherd. I'm gonna play Ranger Shepherd and pass. And then next turn... Yep, we're against Cloudpost. And next turn, what I can do is I can green sun for Druid and then tap 3 and then glimpse and go off. More than likely go off. Alright, well, I don't get to use Querying Ranger's ability, but that's okay. I'll be fine. It's a smart play by them. It's a smart name. Luckily they don't have a Tabernacle. At least not yet. I think post-board they get Tabernacle. But I'm just gonna do the play I described because there's nothing they can do about it. I don't think there's a land that can get that messes with us. I need to draw a land. Untap Arbor and bounce the Ranger, I guess. This is just a redraw, basically. Alright, deck. If I draw a land right here, I win the game. I think I win the game. I feel like I should. If we didn't hit the land there, it would be a lot worse, but... Not being able to use the Ranger really sucks. I think I double Ranger. If I go Glimpse, Ranger, Ranger, I'm not going to be able to win the game this turn. Man, naming a Ranger is really hurting here. I can go and grab a Birch Lord, but it doesn't actually do much for me. Not much of anything for me. Okay. I'm just gonna pass. If I drew a Guy's Cradle instead of Forest, we win. We win pretty easily that turn. If that was my draw. I have a feeling my board is about to get wiped though. It's a lot of mana. I don't even know what this is. Interesting. They do have a Tabernacle. Why didn't they get it last turn? I'm really confused. I guess whatever, but it's kind of weird. I don't think I let any of my elves die. Or maybe I go ahead, or maybe I just go ahead and use my symbiotes. Because I can use I can use 2 of my symbiotes here. And then I can use 2 more on upkeep. Because I'm gonna wind up glimpsing again anyways, like that's how I'm gonna spend my turn. Yeah. And this time I can green sun, hopefully I think I'm gonna have enough mana this time so I can actually like green sun for a nettle. And then go off. So yeah, I guess I just bounce a bunch of elves in my hand. Definitely paying for this one. This one. I guess I just go ahead and use my symbiotes here then. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to. I definitely messed up there. It's okay, but Actually, maybe I let Dried Arbor die. I think I actually let Dried Arbor die here. Yeah. Yeah, this should be game. This way I didn't have to cast a creature. Or I didn't have to play a land in order to go off here. Which is going to help drastically if I ever... I need to draw a Cradle at some point. Okay. There's a Cradle, so this should be game. I think I'm already at the point that I can just... Oh, I had extra untap Elves. I'm gonna double Crater Hoof just for fun. They didn't let me double Crater Hoof. I was just gonna see how much damage I could do. It's gonna be a lot. Alright. Against them, I want the trophies so that I can kill, Tabernacle. Abrupt Decay kills Pithing Needle. I think Progenitus is actually good against them. Yeah. And I don't care that much about Visionary card advantage, doesn't matter. The mono green version doesn't play Chalice, so Shepherd doesn't really matter as much. I think I'll side 2 of them out actually instead of just 1. Oh, they played Ballista. I want the oof. I don't know how many Ballistas they play, but I kind of just don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I'll leave it at this. I don't think I keep this. I'm gonna mulligan. If I had a green sun in it, I would keep pretty quickly. Oh, this hand's just so much better. I'm glad I mulliganed. What do I put back? I could honestly, I think I'm actually gonna put back a land. So they're not actually killing our lands. We're gonna green sun for a Dried Arbor, and we kind of want everything else. And we can still make use of multiple land drops because of the Ranger. So I'm gonna do that. Another Ranger wasn't quite what I was after, but we'll be okay. Hopefully they don't if they kill the Dried Arbor, we're gonna have some We'll still be able to play through the game, but it's gonna be pretty difficult. I'm not trading. I need this Dried Arbor. It's way more important for me than it is for them. Getting a Reclaimer? Okay. It's pretty good for them. That's also pretty good for us. How do I capitalize off of this? If I go Ranger, Nettle, Druid, I have 3 mana, replay the Bayou, it's 4. Ranger, use Ranger's ability. That puts me up to 7 mana. I can't do anything big with 7 mana. But if I leave black mana up and enough to Hater's Druid, I can trophy the Tabernacle, and then the following turn Green Sun for a pretty large amount. So let's just plan on doing that. So I just need to leave the Bayou up. Whatever that requires me to do. I can cast the Druid. So if I cast the Ranger, in order for me to Assassin's Trophy, I have to bounce the Bayou to my hand. I actually don't want to do that. So I think I just pass here. Unless I Green Sun for Allosaurus Rider. And then next turn, and then I play Ranger, and then next turn, I trophy the thing. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate this. That's 6. I untap whatever. I'm not dealing that much damage. I need a Green Sun for Crater Hoof. Which, I'm trying to figure out if that requires me playing the Ranger here or not is the main question. I think the answer is it doesn't. Though maybe I should have played, I think I should have played the Ranger instead of the Sentinel, is what it's actually coming down to. Oh god, oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. This is really bad. Like, I can trophy the Ballista. I guess I should have end step if that was my plan. The issue, though, is that they just go get a Tabernacle, and then I'm screwed. Oh, they just went and naturally got a land? That's interesting. I feel very dead. I think I keep saving the Green Sun and I hope to draw a Cradle. Because if I draw a Cradle, I can Green Sun for a Crater Hoof and kill them. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. I don't exactly know where it's going, but I don't like it already. That's not good. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Oh god. That doesn't do it. And they didn't have the pithing needle. So I guess I'm best off. I can play the druid. Make 3, 4, 5 mana. Visionary. I am an out of kit getting a natural order. I guess that's my plan. That sucks. This was actually an out. Like, this was actually an out to get a Crater Hoof. I don't think Shepherd does it. I think I need a Visionary and hope to draw well. Because if I get Shepherd, then I have 3, 6. It's not going to be enough. I think I'm just hoping to rip a natural order here. Yeah, Wirewood. It's not nothing. Okay. That's super annoying. This is like nth degree annoying. Oh, and they just go get Ivu again? Oh god. Obnoxious, I tell you. It's obnoxious. I guess I don't attack with this. The 2 points of damage aren't gonna matter. They just naturally drew Tabernacle. Alright, okay. He didn't even have to search for it. Which means he just goes get another Cloud Post and then cast Emrakul. I'm dead. That was unfortunate. Nah, I still get 2-2. I still get 2-2. Shepherd's better when comboing off anyways. Alright, having the Cradle's really good, but this hand doesn't have much going for it. Like, it doesn't have a win condition, so I have to mulligan. This hand's really strong. Definitely keeping. That's not a question. I'm gonna put away the Sentinel. Hopefully this hits a Cradle. Did not hit a Cradle. Heritage Druid is pretty strong though. I think that's what I'm gonna pick up. If there's a Kyrian Ranger there, I would have picked it up. Maybe I should have gone to land. No, I think I need a hope to draw land. And that's my best out. Alright, I'm going to Visionary and hopefully draw land. That was literally the worst draw on the deck and couldn't be further from being a land. Oh my god. What are they gonna name? If I had a Ranger, I would have probably cast it there, right? I'm not sure what they'll name. Of course, they named the thing that's in my hand. I mean, at least I drew a land, so I can kill it with trophy. I think I have to kill the Reclaimer though. That is super obnoxious that they soul read that. Oh my god, it is so loud outside. I feel like a boomer saying that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. There's nothing I can really green sun to help with though. Help with all this. Like I can go and get, like Oof doesn't help me. I think I'm just gonna hope to draw some more fire. It's not quite fire, but it's something. I can green sun for... There's nothing that I would really want to green sun for here. So I think I just pass. Okay. We're just passing. I have a feeling they're gonna go and get a Tabernacle here. Which I think then causes me to... I think I trophied the Needle. Alright, Mr. Obnoxious. These needles are annoying. Yup. I think I can beat the Tabernacle, but I cannot beat... I can't beat this Needle. So I have to kill it, despite the Tabernacle going to ruin me. The Tabernacle is going to slow them down a lot too, though, depending on how their hand is set up. I guess I kill it now. Yeah, I mean, there's no better time than now. Gonna bounce some 1-mana Elves to my hand. think I untap the Visionary. Yeah. Yeah. These needles are the most obnoxious things in the world, though. Now I'm kind of stuck for next turn. Not really. I need to draw land really bad. I don't think green sunning for Dryad Arbor helps me here. I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I guess the whole goal of this game is to draw Cradle anyway, so I may as well. Let's see here. In my upkeep, I'm going to bounce this. So I'm going to have 1-2 from here. I use this to pay for this and sack this. Use the extra mana to keep the symbiote I don't use alive. And then I'll get to go to my main phase with 3 mana and a symbiote activation. Okay, so I would have to absolutely completely go off in order to... Oh, they sacked the Tabernacle. Oh. Well, I can absolutely completely go off here, so I'm gonna do that. I didn't side out the Bursler, right? I still did. Like, I'd rather tap the Dryad Arbor anyways, it's fine. I need a green sun for a nettle. Or I'm not going to be able to actually pull ahead of this. I think I can win this turn. Oh, that's a lot of mana. Yeah, I just have to make sure I can, like, actually draw through my deck. Which, I think I just go ahead and do this. It might be slightly mana inefficient, but I need to get through my deck. Okay. I just have to get the burst doors. Okay. Alright. We got there. Oh god. Really? Oh, how annoying. Well, that was my last trophy, so I can't actually do anything else this turn. Um... That's unfortunate. I didn't think about that. So they were insulated from anything I could do. Damn. That sucks. Oh god, really? Oh wait, can I never beat this? Oh, They take 2 every turn to do this, right? So I can actually beat it. I assume my board's gonna get wiped before I can actually do anything though. This is unfortunate. Oh god. They can copy things like that and buy that much time? Oh, that's obnoxious too. Man, everything that's going on is just like... They have 17 mana. I really thought this matchup was gonna be pretty easy, but I didn't think about them fetching a Vesuva. It's like pretty obnoxious. Well, I guess they go and get Emrakul. Oh, they can take infinite turns, right? If they didn't side out Caracas. That's unfortunate. GG's. That was rough. Those Pithinials were really annoying. The freaking Glacial Chasm. It was mainly the Vesuva though. Them being able to fetch Vesuva to copy this in response to a trophy was like awful. But that's Magic.